The JSP, when he go, he be serious about it.
Yeah. Okay. Where's that starter solenoid at?
I think it's right up under here.
Yeah. Not myself. Wow. See how they jacking my style. How your boys liking me now? I could've quit, but I didn't. I just been flexing my fitness like wow. Wait till I hop in the jack. Wait till I got me a bag. Wait till I cash her the check. Telling my mama I'm next. Gotta like wow. Gotta like wow. Whoa. From racks to the riches. My base is still hitting, been hoping and wishing. These boys politicking, my pockets can't kick it, but still by my business. Yeah. I'm still with the fitness, my perfect attendance. The reason I'm in it, been needing them digits, been feeding the vision, can't stop at the finish. I'm cracking the whip. Look at the
Man, so this was going on. Just got some videos, as y'all can see in this video. I'm just piecing stuff together. This content is going to be with the other video, so we're just gonna go ahead and merge it together. We're gonna probably get back on this car, but got a special guest with me today, and man, he came out here to check out the quad. He's telling me that I need to go ahead and make some upgrades on the quad. He really is into it. He's seen my Banshee.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You are a quad guy.
Yes.
You have a very clean quad yourself.
Yes.
You say you will be coming back.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I got him. I got him with the microphone. I want y'all to hear that. You know what I mean, loud and clear. But he's into racing. He's really active and in that community. He seen my Banshee one day at the barbershop.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled up, and man, we just started chopping it up from there. And I seen how passionate he was. So I'll just give y'all a quick rundown, and I'm gonna let him take it from there. You could give him an introduction to, what you got going on.
So my name's Jeremy Mier. I race Texas 4 XC series. I've been doing that for the last couple of years since the series started up. That's normally down in the San Antonio, Austin area. So if you guys want to race, you're more welcome to come on out. We are now AMA sanctioned. I specifically race the vintage expert class. This year, I am second in the state in that class. I race a 1988 Honda 250R.
A very rare quad.
A very rare quad. I'm sponsored by DMR, which is Dave Moore Racing, CPI, Mod Quad, SPR Suspension, DRW, and SMR.
Damn.
So these are
just
all
the
my
list
sponsors.
of sponsorships.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir. So y'all can see, man, this man the real deal. You want to take a look at the cars and everything. First thing he came in, I'm like, this is my man cave, all honesty. So it's like when somebody want to hang out with me, if you don't do this, we can't kick it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't ride, if you don't build, turn screws, what we gonna talk about? I don't want to watch sports.
Exactly.
This is my sport.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get Blaze to come on out with me and come ride.
Yeah,
we're gonna do that next.
Yes, for sure. So man, he said he wanted to just get a rundown on the TRX. So I've been having this one for a year. It's been a total nightmare. Everybody's been watching my YouTube channel. They know that I was starting to think this probably was one of my worst investments I have ever made. I just wanted to get in the 450 class because my friend had a YFZ 450 and we fell in love with that thing, man. It was like when we went to Trophy Club and it's really tight little berms and stuff. And it was like, man, we was able to hit him on that 450 and the torque, but he hadn't got the 700 yet. Later on, he got the 700. That's a whole different animal. But to me, I think the 450 was the most fun I ever had because with the 700, with the stock suspension, how it sits so high, every corner it seemed like he rolling over you constantly or fighting with the quad. As opposed to me, I feel like with the 450, the way it's set up is just a natural. It's built for it more so because I like riding moto, but I'm not getting no air or anything. But what would you say is like the most challenging part about doing what you're doing as far as with the trails and the racing and everything?
Really, man, you can think of XC racing's like really fast trail riding, essentially is what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, there are techniques to everything. I'm still learning every day, you know, because eventually I like to get up to the pro class, especially on my old school bike. I love racing that thing against these modern bikes, and hopefully one day I can get there. Now, one thing I've noticed with any quad that you get, you know, you got to go through them and you got to get certain essentials right. You know, you got to be comfortable. You got to get the right bars, you know, whatever fits you comfortably. I always recommend a gripper seat, good quality tires, skid plates to protect your motor.
Yes.
You know, And there's, you know, a lot of basic stuff, you know, and a lot of people, you know, come from the car world and they try to get to the ATVs, and it's not that big of a difference. But the one thing that is different is the tolerances are much tighter when you're building a motor on an ATV than it is a car. You know, if you have one cylinder go bad in the car can still run. You got one cylinder on here. If this goes bad or something isn't right or in sync, the whole bike acts up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We know all about that one.
Right.
With this one, because I'm talking about I got CDI boxes. I'm gonna show you that one part, man. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna let him get an overview. I'm gonna try to start it up so he can kind of hear what's going on, and I'm just gonna throw y'all a time lapse, and we're gonna go from there. Y'all stay tuned.
Bet you they like how I live. Bet you they loving the kid. I fuck it and dip. Know that I'm never gonna slip. Keeping my hand on the grip. Been running this shit as long as I stick to the script. One day I'll be making it hit. Wow. See how they jacking my style. How your boys liking me now? I could've quit, but I didn't. I just been flexing my fitness like wow. Wait till I hop in the jack. Wait till I got me a bag. Wait till I cash out a check. Telling my mama I'm next. Gotta like wow. Gotta like wow. Yeah. See, I've been going through
See
fast.
if we can roll it over.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, I got us recording again.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. This is everything. Like not giving it the fuel and stuff. That be messing me up. Because my first instinct is to give it gas.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Like my partner was telling me though, like letting that run out on the Banshee, not parking it with the fuel in the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like letting it run all the way through. He was just telling me though how that gas eating, making the lines gummy. Cause like my mechanic JSP, when he go, he be serious about it.
Yeah. Okay. Where's that starter solenoid at?
I think it's right up under here.
That it definitely sounds like your starter solenoid. What? Hit it one more time. One more. Starter right here. Do it again. Oh shit. You know what that probably is?
I know they got a part that be
Your one-way
get thrown
bearing.
out.
Yeah, I think it's your one-way bearing.
Mm-hmm.
Might be gone. Sometimes it'll catch, sometimes it won't. Let me see something.
Because like I said, we could bump start that bitch all day.
Yeah. Yeah, try to catch right there. Your starter bearing's gone.
That's what I was thinking, because that was the first thing they told me to replace.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say, boy, I'm in way over my head with this shit now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too far to turn back.
Yeah, you might as well get it right now.
I said, I'm in the game now. It's like, shit, you jump all the way out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I want it. I say, I wanted the 450. You got it.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing on these 450s and stuff. I hear the starter bearings going out all the time. Ooh, that sounds bad. So you watch Michael Sabo videos, right?
I've seen Mike Sabo quite a few times.
So one of my buddies is Weston. He's the owner of DRW, the one who does all the skid plates for him and everything.
Okay.
He does do side work and stuff like that. And he's really, really talented with these bikes. Plus, he's got a full dyno and everything like that. So if you need your stuff dyno tuned, he can do it all at once, man. He actually races with me.
Okay.
Really good dude.
Where's he at?
He's over in Tyler, Texas.
That's
Man.
so far as hell.
Yeah, but sometimes it's worth it. You know what I mean?
My thing is though with this though, I don't like this one because with the Banshee, I can handle it myself.
Right.
With this one, with my dually, for some odd reason, either I'm gonna have to drop my dually, which that's gonna probably be what I'm gonna do because I want to kind of go a little bit lower. I love the stance how it is, or I'm gonna have to get a trailer. That's the only two options, and I'm looking at like a trailer wouldn't necessarily be a bad option. Being there, I plan to play around the 450 class. It seems like people spend a little bit more money in the 450 class.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't really see a lot of people customizing them 700s. It's like, but I see a lot of people on these 450s.
Yeah.
I used to go out to Extreme in Midlothian. Man, I've seen a dude that used to have a 450. It was like I think a YFZ 450. Man, that dude used to be sending that bitch. I'm talking about we at the ground, and it's like he clearing shit, and I'm like, he getting air with it, and I'm like, man, you know, I never seen nobody really doing all that on a 700.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fell in love with these bikes, man.
Eventually, you'll have to come out with us to the sand dunes, man. You'll love it out there.
The sand dunes?
Yeah, it's right there in Oklahoma on the Kansas border.
Always hear about Little Sahara. Yep.
Dude, we
I just seen where they had the sand wars. I followed this guy. He got a Banshee.
Yeah.
called Topside,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Skittle Performance or something like that. He in
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I tell people, I'm like, man, when you fuck with this shit, man, any racing,
Yeah.
it's gonna require some traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
It's fun though, man. It's fun. You know, the little Sahara trip we do once a year. We used to go up for the Legends Tour, which is a 250R festival. People come as far as California, New York to come to this thing, man. I mean, the
Oh, it's
place is
serious in
packed.
Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
It's serious.
Oh yeah.
I
And
went
you
out
talk
there.
about the most customized bikes you've ever seen, man. I mean, beautiful.
I went to
Guys out there got, like,
Jensenburg, man.
yeah, dudes out there got like $50,000 custom built bikes, man. I mean, you'll see everything. You know what I mean?
You ever heard of Jensenburg?
Hmm.
It's a Red Bull national track. It's in Oklahoma. It's the baddest dirt bike track I ever been to.
Really?
They got trails. They got mud trails. They got moto. They got the Red Bull Pro Circuit. They got the
shit.
kid track. Oh,
Damn.
it was crazy. That mud trail was intense.
And what's it called again?
Jensenburg's.
I have to look it up. I never heard of it
It's
before.
in the spot in Oklahoma.
Hmm.
I did more riding in Oklahoma than I did down here.
Right.
That's why I really don't even know where to really go. That's why I'm always going to Trophy Club, because it was like Trophy Club
Yeah.
and Extreme.
Mhm.
And it's like now that we don't have neither one of those.
Mhm.
And then we used to go to a spot in Irving off of Loop 12.
Mhm.
There was some land over there, but those people sold that land.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It used
Yeah.
to be bagged up to the city. And the city park, they got all these soccer fields and stuff. And we would cross the creek and go over there and ride over there on the soccer fields, tear the soccer fields up. I know people's pissed about that though.
Yeah.
The city.
Oh,
And that
yeah.
probably was like the reason why the land they probably made them sell that land
Mhm.
because of shit like that.
I believe it. I believe there's a lot of places closing down now. Primarily, we go out to Munster, the Red River Park over there.
Okay.
It's on the Oklahoma border. I like going across into Oklahoma to Lake Murray. That's a beautiful park. It's state-owned like Marshall Creek, right? But it's bigger. The trails are maintained. You actually have showers and everything there too. So you get too muddy, you can take a shower before you get in your truck and mess it up. $10 to ride all day. It's
Man,
badass.
I can't beat it.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
I don't like the Red River because of the guy that owns it.
Yeah.
He's a little cranky on the Oklahoma side.
Yeah. They're definitely like that. So,
He don't really know how to talk to people the right way. He like to get up in your face and talk kind of crazy where you be like, man, I'll slap the shit out you. But I know you ain't going to make it up off this land. You put your hand on him.
Yeah, I've got that kind of feeling from them, dude. You know,
it's kind of like, man,
and they're expensive too.
We on the video. I don't want to badmouth nobody's business, but I just feel like he try to incorporate rules on certain people. When I'm seeing people out here with no helmet on, you know, doing some real hillbilly type activity, but I do be fucking up too. I gotta say that. Like I like to ride on two wheels. I just like it. You know what I mean? I can't pop no wheelie, but I know how to. If I really know how to pop a wheelie and ride it, I'll be a damn fool. I don't think I'll ever ride on the front tires. Always be new. Yeah. You know.
I got you.
And that's why I like with this too. Like with this one, it's so responsive. Like I don't even know how to pop wheelies, but this one make me want to because like when I'm riding it, I can just pop the clutch first. Boom, now I want to come. Like with the Banshee, like I had to put my foot on here and whap. It's like
a power band to clutch it up.
Yes, it's just so crazy the riding styles, and I'm like the way my brain works. The reason why I don't really like the Banshee as much, I just like doing the Banshee for stupid shit. Like I would love to learn how to wheelie it, but like doing donuts, like the shit I like doing, hitting them berms for photogenic, like it's real photomatic, I guess say, but it looks good with that torque. Like
yes, it's got that power.
Yes,
it's like a light switch.
People love the Banshee content, but for me, it's like I really would like to be a little bit more competitive when I'm riding against my friends. And like with that 700, I really need to drag his ass at the track.
This 450 will do it.
And that's the thing. He don't think I can do it because he know I'm gonna get out of it. He's not gonna. He gonna stand up on his.
Oh, this will absolutely do it if you do the right mods to it. This will absolutely do it.
Man, KC, you hear it from a guy, man. I ain't pay him to say this. My partner with that 700, man, I'm after shooting this video and let him hear the expert. Cause see, that's why I told him. I say that 700 too top heavy. I said unless you're gonna drop your front, I was like you're gonna have to go with some at least 2 inches wider on the front to even be able to really ride. Cause Trophy Club is so tight.
Yes.
It's small.
Yep.
You're not clearing shit over there. You might get a little bit of air and you got to recover and come back into a berm because everything's so tight and close there. It's like most people over jump stuff. They There's no room for error in that little area. And I'm looking at him like, man, once he flipped that 700, that's it.
Oh yeah.
I would have to stop just to say, hey man, you good, buddy? But he's a hell of a rider. You would walk him down though. I know you would. You know what I mean? But it's like he's a hell of a rider. I can't never discredit that part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Technique is a lot, man.
He rides crotch rockets.
Yeah.
So he handles that 700 very well. It's just too much bike for me though. It's not even enjoyable when I ride it. It's like anything other than straightaway, I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like that's me.
Yeah, it's all about getting comfortable with stuff.
On some straightaway shit, it's like I love the 700, but this right here is more of the machine for me.
The 450 will outhandle the 700, especially in stock form.
And
even when you start modifying, where you get the wider A-arms, you get the wider axles, you do the suspension work on this thing, you'll be shocked at how well this.
Oh, you want to try it again?
We can bump start it if you want. But yeah, you have to fix that one-way starter bearing before it ever starts. Now, you remember I told you need to get that that service manual? Get a Honda TRX450 service manual. It will literally tell you step by step what you need to do to take apart, what to replace, how to replace it, torque specs, everything. That way you'll know this bike inside and out. You know what I mean? If you ever have another problem again, you really don't have to take it to somebody, because that manual will literally tell you how to replace it and break it down.
Yes, I have one on this.
The great thing is when you learn how to build this little motor, doing that car motor isn't going to be much different. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. That's why I tell people, I'm like, man, these shits add up. See, I got this for this car.
See?
The Shiltons.
Exactly, yeah. So you need the exact same thing basically for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do need, you say get that for that, because he got one for the Banshee. And like he'll go through there and they'll tell him all the bolt specs. That's all he'd be looking at, is just the specs. But like, different stuff.
It's worth its weight in gold, man. I'm telling you. I absolutely recommend it.
Those are the only things I like reading. Like I read all this other stuff, I'd be losing interest. I'd be trying to read them self-help books and I'd be like, man, this shit just don't click.
No, yeah, you get that manual for this, man, you'd be a lot better off. A lot better off.
Man, I know one thing though, I know it's not backfiring. I'm talking, they'd be used to blow cannonballs, bro. Like,
yeah.
Pooku. Yeah, I'd be like, man, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I could tell this bike is mostly stock. I mean, you got the AC bumper, you got the AC nurse, which I love these ones. You got the grab bar, you got a slip-on exhaust. So
I was thinking that's an FMF.
Well, the silencer is, but it's not the whole thing. This is still a stock header.
Okay.
Most of the power you get from exhaust pipes actually, believe it or not, comes from the header because they're bigger diameter on the inside. That's really where the power comes from. This will add a little bit of sound, maybe a little bit of power. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you really want to get the full power out of the thing, you got to replace the header.
Okay.
This bike really shouldn't give us too much trouble, man, because it's, for the most part, stock.
I just seen that spliced wire though. I want to know what the hell that is.
Yeah, we need to take all the plastics off of this, and we need to go through this wiring harness and make sure it's all good. You know what I mean? If we got any loose connections like this and shit, we need to figure out what it is before it comes a problem later. You know what I mean? Because all that's going to happen is these wires are going to touch this frame at some point, and it's going to short out something. You know, worst case scenario, you don't want it to burn out another one of your ECUs like you had earlier.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because that's the whole brain of the bike.
Because I was like, man, I'm like, when he sent the ECU, I'm hitting people back, and I'm like, hey, man, that shit not working. And they like, what you mean? He says these all the time. So I need my money back. Sent it back. Then he's like, oh, we get another one. I'm just looking at him like, bro, how can we ensure that these work? I'm like, can we not test them?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I know there's a way to test them. I just don't know how to do it.
Yes. We all know that Rick's, the Rick's got to be in there.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I had already bought the Rick's originally with the first mechanic. Second mechanic, he's like, bro, I'll just do 2 strokes. He had built the 700 for somebody, but I don't think he went too much in the internals on the motor.
Right.
So would you recommend the top end on this?
Well, I got to see it running first.
Yes.
If I can see it run, we can definitely tell.
So I'm like learning though, like the fans and stuff. When do that fan kick on?
So every bike's set differently. I would guess that fan will probably kick on like around 170 or 190. You know what I mean?
Because like when I started seeing that red light, I was like, what the fuck that mean?
Mm-hmm. And see, there's not even a marking on this, so I can't even tell what this red light's supposed to represent. I would imagine it's supposed to represent overheating or something like that. So if this is heat, like I think it is, because this green one's neutral, it's always neutral. This
Yeah,
I would think
it's
is
still
like a
red
temp
because it
light.
don't have a reverse.
It makes me wonder if it thinks like it's overheating, like that you have a bad temp sensor. You know what I mean? Which more than likely is going to be on the radiator somewhere, or it's going to be on top of the cylinder. And on this bike, it might be this right here. No, that's yeah, no, it might be right here on the water pump. I bet this is your temp sensor. I'd have to look at some schematics, but I'm gonna guess this is probably it right here. So more than likely, if it's a bad sensor, it'll probably be this.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted you to just come over here and lay eyes on it. I know you got stuff to do, but I appreciate you coming through, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I love this shit, bro. I wanted to check it out.
Dude, I ain't know nobody that's knowledgeable. Like when I seen that you was geeked about the Banshee, I'm like, oh, I found them.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like, man, you know, like it's when you're on the internet, man, you don't be realizing how big the communities are locally.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of times, I don't be wanting to post stuff, and people look at me like I'm silly.
Mm-hmm.
And I be like, man, what's wrong with this thing? Because you know the internet, man, they be waiting to find a reason to talk crazy.
They just want to fire it up. Yep. They always want to talk some kind of shit. Oh, he's slipping. He's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
Everybody expert on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to put the seat back on there for you?
That's all right.
Man, but I was like, I wanted to customize this one.
Yeah.
Man, I see they got the Mier Classics. You could do that turquoise color.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do like a Jordan 45 theme and President Trump. I wanted to do some red, white, and blue. I came up with this was on some Square Business 45. And that was the name and the theme that this was supposed to be. But I'm where I'm at, and I'm like, shit, I don't know if I should just go back with the red plastics and just do custom graphics. Because I know graphics make everything look better.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm looking at like a real race car. I've seen them sell for 10, 20.
Yep.
I just want to look like it's that and have enough parts where I can sell it. I want to be able to sell this thing for about $5,500.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is like everything going so high.
Yeah.
That's why I said with that Banshee, I can never sell it because one, I got too much into it.
Already, yeah.
And then I'm like, you know, if I did sell it, I would probably only get a third of what I got into it, a fourth.
Yeah.
Because everybody gonna say no title. See, this one I can't get a title. The vendors are still currently on it. I want to be able to have some leverage if I do sell it.
I mean, this bike really feels like a low-hour bike. I can tell whoever had it before you was a fast rider. But the frame feels like everything's nice and tight. It feels like it's in great shape. We just got to get this wiring figured out and get that starter that one-way bearing. We got to get that replaced, and then we got to see what condition the top end's in.
Because I was thinking, like, man, I know I don't want to take this all the way down to the frame of powder coat. I was thinking about just doing touch-ups on the silver, maybe powder coating some brake calipers, maybe even painting them. I just want to make it look like it's more than what it really is.
Right.
Because it's like if you look on the internet, you're gonna find a lot of everyday normal ones, and then you're gonna find a really badass one. But the people I'm seeing that's really selling them, they're not even putting them on Facebook Marketplace here locally. They're going straight to the group pages.
Yeah.
But they won't even let me get in a lot of group pages. They be in the 450 group, man. They be asking me all kinds of stupid ass questions like to get in this group. What year did the 450 come out, and what year to this year?
They want you to be a diehard.
Oh man, I just kept it real. Not sure, uncertain. Now, if we was talking about a Banshee, I would be more in tune with that. I know it's 86 to 06. So I have a 2006.
Right.
Now here in Europe, they went to like another 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know with that Banshee, the value is always in the color scheme.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody likes to bling out the Banshees.
Yeah, and that's why I'm looking at, like, if I went to one of them events with you, oh man, it'd be something serious.
Oh yeah.
Because I never heard of the 250 until Mike Sabot came up with that 250. But I could tell there was something special about how geeked up he was. Where I'm like,
yeah, if you go back and you look at his videos, you'll see Dave Moore, my sponsor, will actually shows him how to properly put it together.
Okay.
I mean, he taught him a lot of stuff, especially building on those two-stroke supporting and everything like that. He taught him a lot.
Man, because Mike Sabo get down now.
Yeah, he was always talented. You
He
know what I mean?
get down, man.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
not
very
gonna lie to
talented.
you. It's like I see a lot of people playing around on the internet, and a lot of them dudes are just mostly riders.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like to really build something on that level, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that boy. It was another dude that's around here called the Time Machine ATVs or something.
Oh yeah, he lives like 15 minutes from me.
I be
Yeah,
seeing he's around
Jared.
here.
Yeah, he buys and flips them.
He been doing a lot of little gooky little things lately.
Mm-hmm.
I think he done made like a little TTR. I don't know. He making like little trikes type deals or something. He
Yeah, he
doing.
likes 3-wheelers a lot.
Huh?
He likes 3-wheelers a lot.
Oh, so he just making everything 3-wheelers pretty much.
Yeah.
He doing them old school, what they call AR.
He loves Banshees. It seems like he loves them making them little 3-wheelers and everything like that.
Yes.
That guy's got a lot of talent too.
Yes, he is. He's very talented. He fixed a lot
I've
of stuff.
spoken with him before.
But it's like, to me, it don't seem like he really go crazy on the motor builds.
No.
I think that's the thing that might make Mike Sabo next level for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watch a lot of Pete Haggard videos.
Mm-hmm.
Pete Haggard is a hell of a rider, though.
Oh yeah.
When it come down to riding, that boy is a machine.
Yeah, he's talented. That's for sure.
Because I know they was doing the quad wars.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at some of the shit that they were climbing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't do that.
Oh, you can.
Well, I'm talking about they got shit that they climb and they just steady giving it to them. Wah, 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 wah. Then that bitch get stuck and them up flip, wow, 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 smack a tree.
Yeah.
You doing that type of shit. That's what you do.
Yeah. I try to avoid the crashes though, you know.
Hey, I'm talking about they got motherfuckers holding each other hand, holding the four-wheeler and putting ratchet straps on the tree. I'm talking about some real recovery type shit. Like, man, nah, I'm good.
It's fun, man. You know, it's just, you gotta get comfortable with your stuff and you learn what you can and can't do, and what you can't do, you learn how to do it. You know what I mean? It just takes a little at a time. You know what I mean? I'm definitely one of those people. I don't believe, there's anything you can't do. Just, how hard you want to work at it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Because I was looking at doing the HMF pipe on it, and I'm like, I started looking at what some of the stuff costs on these things.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought putting the carburetors together was going to be expensive. It just depends. This still was in more reason than this, believe it or not, because I'm like, I refuse to buy a $400 starter if I can avoid it. I'm trying to do everything to avoid buying that $400 starter. But I'm like, I know that that's going to add value. OEM.
Yeah, going back OEM is going to be better. It's going to last longer. You know what I mean? I've got people I can ask too if there's like anything better than the factory one. You know what I mean? That'll last longer. But more than likely, when it comes to like internals like that, you're better off going back.
Because my biggest fear is tearing this bitch up and then, like, look, because I had a neighbor, he pulled up on me, his friend. I didn't know if he was bullshitting or not, but he's like, oh, that's a Honda. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'll buy it from you right now. I'm like, I ain't even trying to sell it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to load up, go Trophy Club, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, man, when I do sell it, I want about $5,000 for it. He said, well, I'll give you $4,700 right now, as is. Now, mind you, this bitch running. I could got his money. He could have went through all the gears, whatever, sent him on his way, and I would have made a profit probably. Yeah. You know what I mean? So not much, but something. And I was like, I want to hold out till I can get max dollar. I want to be at that 55 where it's undeniable. Whatever I said on it, the person see it, they know what they're looking at. Boom. So I told my girl, I come home. I said, man, baby, I messed up. I said, I fucked the bike up. She said, what? I said, yeah. And the killer part is, dude just offered me $4,700. She said, well, she said, how much is it worth now? I said, maybe 27.
Yeah.
Because I told her, I was like, shit, people coming, and it's like, where are your selling points? And that's what I'm looking at, because it's like, shit, when you list it on that Facebook, I could tell who the hell know what they got, and I could tell who's just, hey, I just want some money, come get it. But it's like when people start going, say, I got a recluse clutch, I have a stage 3 this, I have a this, and then you know how those ads go when they got their shit together. So it's like I told her, I say, man, the moment I say, hey, no title, deduct some money, because people be tripping about that shit now. And I'm like, these are people that's not really doing no real damn riding.
Yeah.
Either they trying to resell it. It's a lot of everybody reselling everything now. Yeah. It's like whoever, if I did sell this and I got $55,000 for it, I'll probably be selling it just to another reseller that's just gonna put a couple more touches on it. Yeah. And then he gonna try to bump it up. Because I was like, I think they started making these in 08.
Yeah. Was it 08? Yeah, I think you're right.
I think they probably had like a 6 or 7 year run on these.
No, I think it was like 14.
14?
Yeah,
That's
I think
what it
it
was.
2014, I believe. I think 2014.
That's
was the last
exactly
year.
it. You're right.
Mhm.
Because I was like, this is a 7. And I was like, I would like to stay in this 450 class and probably get something a little bit newer.
Mhm.
But I know at the end of the day, all of them down there the same. I would think maybe the 14s might be fuel injected. That'd probably be the biggest difference. Still carburetor?
Yeah, it's unfortunate when they discontinued it.
Yes.
Because it would have been nice if they would have got it fuel injected.
Because even like with the Honda frames, you look at them, there's like one of the first people to go with an aluminum frame.
Yeah.
I think the Honda product, they just be ahead of the time. With Yamaha,
Mhm.
they keep on dropping the same shit. Like from 2007
No
all the way up
competition.
until now, they still have the same
They did a
frame.
refresh on it, I think in 2009 on the 450.
Mm-hmm.
And they made some minor adjustments, I think, like 2 years later, but it's
Because see,
still the
by me
same
being
bike.
in the 450 class, I would like to pop this Honda off and get a Yamaha.
Mhm.
Ultimately, that's why I'll probably say, hey, I'll hold on to
Mhm.
if I get a YFZ 450.
Yeah, the Yamaha's probably the best bike out right now. But once you modify them, they're not that different.
I would like to do an older one and put new plastics on it.
Mhm. I'd stay away from the carb models.
Which one?
The carbureted 450s, the Yamahas,
Mm-hmm. So when they go fuel injected?
09. Anything that's 09 and up,
Mm-hmm.
I would get. The carbureted ones, I mean, don't get me wrong, they ride and run good, but they had like an oil injector problem
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think they corrected till 06. They put like a different squirter in there that actually squirted on the crank.
Okay.
So 06 and under, they have to do like an oil pump mod on there so it pumps more oil. Otherwise, it burn cranks up.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna chop it up a little bit, man. Anything you want to tell them people on the YouTube channel, man, they can find you? Any social media?
Nah, not really, but I'll see y'all again when I bring my bike over.
Oh shit, y'all hear it, man. Y'all gotta stay tuned. We got way more pressure coming, way more off-roading stuff. We're gonna be outside 2025, man. I just want y'all just keep me and my family in prayer. I'm hoping y'all having good holidays, and man, I'm gonna keep on creating this lit content. Y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. Until the next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all.